first pet stroller. Just got in the mail. I bought two and hadn't really seen any reviews on either of them, except for one on the other one that I haven't received yet. But I am going to unbox these, try to put them together myself, and let you know which one's the best. Again, Gucci Mane is one of the best dogs I've ever had, and we just want to be able to take them everywhere. And this will be a good option to stroll them around. What's up, YouTube? It's Tosh from Steven and Tosh. As you saw, I just got one of my first pet strollers in, and I thought I would do a review on the two that I bought. I was struggling for weeks to decide which pet stroller I wanted to get. There are tons out there that all specify different needs for your pet, cat, or animals that are struggling to walk, or ones like ours who's just really good and you want to take them everywhere you go, because why leave them at home? When you have a pet, they become a part of the family, and we like to take Gucci Mane everywhere. So here is the Viogdo pet stroller in all black. I decided to get all black in both of my strollers because Gucci Mane is black, and he definitely will fit in. His hairs that get on the cloth and stuff will not be noticeable. It should be an easy color to wipe off, and also it is, well, in all honesty, I wanted to be able to kind of disguise Gucci Mane. So I want to be able to take him in restaurants, cover up what I need to, parts of him. He sits so quietly, as you can see now. He just likes to be with us. And both of these strollers, in essence, look like baby strollers. You put a blanket over that, it could be a napping baby and no one will ever know. Again, because he's extremely quiet. He doesn't bark at people or dogs. He just sits and observes. He's almost a dog version of Steven, if you guys knew him in person. If not, if you don't know Steven, what I mean by that is Steven is a very quiet person in general. Anyways, so I'm gonna start opening up our first stroller. Like I said, it's all black. This one is the Viogdo pet stroller in all black. So we will start opening this box. All right, let's see how many pieces it comes in. Hopefully not too many. Okay. So far, I'm very satisfied. It looks like the bulk of it is already put together. It's covered in a nice plastic, so all the material should be nice and covered. Let's see, we got a wheel that is not attached. A couple wheels, a few things that are not attached. Okay, so here are all of my items. We have a bar here. We have 4 wheels, some extra little things. Okay, so what I am going to do is kind of inspect what I got going here. So that's the flip part. That's already open. And so as you can see, once I get wheels on here, for the most part, it is already put together. So I will get the wheels and the cup holders on, let you know how difficult the directions are, and get back to you. Okay, YouTube, I now have the stroller put together. I'm about to put Gucci Mane in here. Just want to make sure all of my snaps are snapped properly. The directions were pretty simple for the most part. There are some extra washers, and I'm not sure what the other item is called. It is a pin, basically, a pin to hold on everything at the end. So we got that. Let's see. This is completely zippable. Let's see. As you can see, Gucci Mane is fully ready. He is ready to get in his stroller. Really, he just wants to know what I'm doing because he follows me everywhere. All right, so that is a zip. I saw lots of reviews about zip, no zip, people not liking zips. So from what I see so far, it's a good height. It does feel quite flimsy. I'm hoping that it feels a little more sturdy or stable once we put Gucci Mane in it. I'm looking here at the back, so I should be able to see him. Oh, and I can unzip the back. I can unzip the back and give him a little treat, or have some extra air back there. Let's put him in it. There is an added little window up here at the top so I could look down, but since he's all black, everything in here is black, it's probably going to be difficult to see him. There is a zipper part right here to be able to see your pet. And again, we will unzip this. We will take this back. There's your one little section. All right, let's get you in it, Gucci Mane. What you think about it? That's just for you, buddy. What you think? Say hey, YouTube. My first little pet stroller. Pushing him back and forth, it does feel a little more stable. I can still feel a little bit of a wobble when it comes to maneuvering him in it. It feels a little wobbly. But again, these are plastic wheels, so that's something that's different about this. Plastic wheels, it is your round aluminum versus oval aluminum, which is going to be the difference in my next stroller. This one does have 4 wheels. As you can see, he seems already content. He's laying down in his little area. Let me see, I'll open this up and you guys should be able to see him. There he is, just hanging out. Oh, what's in your mouth? Give me that. So he's just hanging out. And this is exactly what we wanted. He is just chill. So I want to be able to take him places. We go to the local farmer's market, and we're basically carrying or pulling a wagon at this point for him to go around. Now he does walk, but there's times where he's tired, or we just want to contain him so that he's not sniffing everyone or playing with everyone's dog or being petted 24/7. We like to put him in the wagon. Well, now we'll have a stroller. So he seems content and comfortable. He is, I can tell, he's not going to be able to stretch all the way out in this stroller. Right now, his butt is right up against the back. I just tapped his little butt, so he now is like sitting up, but he won't be able to stretch out all the way. And so this is a basic stroller. There are straps right here, so if I want to make sure that he cannot get out, we basically can tie his collar right into the leash so he can't jump out. But he really doesn't try to jump out at anyone or anything. So, but I do think that's a great feature. Even for him, just so that he can feel stable and not feel like if I was going downhill that he would fall out of the stroller, especially if I wanted to leave this open. I don't have to worry about going downhill and him falling out. So let's see, let's cover him up while he's in here, see how he reacts to that. See what they mean, this little stroller zipping. It feels like a good, solid zipper. Doesn't feel cheap, doesn't feel like it's gonna fall apart. So there's that part. Here's this zipper, so that can go down, fold down. We can fold this back. And again, these come off, so I see what they mean about the zippers. So it's basically just like with a normal hoodie that has a zipper. If that piece comes out, you have to push it back in and start the zip again. So that could become time-consuming after a while. But again, it is not horrible. He has his little peek hole. Let me show you guys here. There he is. Hi, Gooch Mane. Hi, baby. And there he's in his stroller. Okay, YouTube, I just took it out on the road with Gucci Mane in it. He was content and comfortable. I could tell that, again, he is longer than the pad itself. Gucci Mane is 24 pounds right now. At max, French Bulldogs are supposed to get 28 pounds, so I don't see that being something that he cannot stay in for long, or for all his life. You could feel some of the bumps on the road. You could feel the rocks. What I did want to do was fold it in front of you all and see how easily it collapses, which that was quite easy to collapse. I think your max weight in this stroller is 35 pounds. He is, again, I said 24 pounds. So even with him and other smaller dog, less than 10 pounds, could fit together in here, and they could sit comfortably. Now laying down, not so much. This is really lightweight for me. I would say it's probably less than 10 pounds. There is a strap to strap it together. Let me see where that is. I'm not sure where that is. There is a carrying handle right back here. So let's see, once we've gotten it back out of the car, let's see. I like to be able to do things one-handed in case you do have a baby on your hip, like I used to a century ago, it feels like. Actually, I had a toddler in one hand, baby in one hand. I didn't have a dog at the time, but in case you have a baby in one hand and you want to do stuff with your dog, I was able to do that one-handed and pretty much able to maneuver this one-handed as well. I do like that it has drink holders up here. I think that's a very nice convenience when you're going to festivals and walking around, that you can have two cup holders and a tray for a cell phone. Again, this is the Viagdo pet stroller in all black. I will continue to mess with this and give you a review on everything I like about this one and everything I dislike about this one. Again, this one was $65. I ordered it on Amazon. It took 3 days to get here. And so far, I'm satisfied. You can pull out the mat to wash. It's a good little, maybe half-inch thick piece of foam covered in black material. That is able to come off and be washed, so that's nice. You guys can see here, you can take that off. You could also replace that piece of mat with something like memory foam. Those of you, I mean, who are as good to your dogs as you are your humans, you may want to do that, and so that's nice that you can switch that out as well. And there are more than one of those leash connectors. I said there were earlier one, there's actually one on each side to connect the dog and make sure he does not jump out. So there's one on each side of those. So if you wanted 2 dogs, or to connect this on their collar from both sides to keep them stable. So far, I would have to say that it's a well-purchased item to be able to take our family pet everywhere we go, and especially if you're on a budget. This is Tosh with Steven and Tosh, and come check out our YouTube channel and subscribe and hit for all the notifications so you can see our upcoming videos. Talk to you guys later. Say bye, Gucci Mane. Say bye. Bye. Oops, not turning off. Anyways, say bye. Okay, YouTube, I just wanted to show you again. I did end up finding the bar that collapses this and keeps it together. So right now, this is not going to come apart. This is super easy to throw in your trunk. I will show you how much space it takes in my trunk once I get my trunk cleaned out, because right now it's not. We just came from a long weekend of running around, Halloween, going to farmer's market and all that, and I have way too much stuff in my trunk right now, but I will show you what it looks like in my trunk. And again, here is the strap right here that holds this together. When it is up, I'm not sure if so that holds these 2 bars together and keeps it in a nice and sturdy, compact state, so it doesn't get opened up and barged around and things like that. So that is a nice little feature. Again, I will pop that up and then open this up one-handed. Make sure both of your locks right here are locked in. And I forgot to show you all this that I like. It is a storage compartment down here. I love to put my purse or the things I bought from a farmer's market to put down in there. And here's a locking system. So the back wheels lock, and that can't go anywhere, so that's nice. And then the front wheels also have a 360 swivel. So you see they are turning around in all different directions now. They say if you wanted to go jogging with this, you can lock your front wheels, as I just did. Lock those, and they are going to stay in the straight form, which does make this much more difficult to turn and maneuver. You kind of have to turn or pick it up and swivel to the side. But if you're doing a straight and you're wanting to jog with this, that locking those front wheels gives you the jogger feel. But again, this one does feel like a stroller I would not want to go jogging in. This is for leisure. It is lightweight, simple and easy. The directions could be a little more detailed. Again, I had 3 washers left and 2 pins, and it didn't leave directions stating that those were supposed to be in there. So it kind of left me thinking, is there more things that I've left undone? So that's it for today. That's the first stroller. Again, oh, and I messed up before. It is not a max weight of 35. It's a max weight of 33 pounds. So max weight 33 pounds. I think for $65 off of Amazon, it would do any pet owner justice for purchasing this item. See See you guys later. Okay, YouTube. I am now at my trunk. I am going to fold this down and see how much space. Well, that got a little sticky there. Let's see. Folding that down, locking in my clip over here, which for me, it's much easier to lock that in once it's on its side. I'm gonna lift it up and put it in my trunk. Now, that fits great. I've got 2 stadium football chairs down here. I still have my bag of blankets and sweaters because we're always cold and we always need a blanket for something, so we keep that in the car. And this is without my 3rd row being put down, so that gives me still a ton of space for groceries. I have this net here that I can hold groceries in, but so that still gives me tons of space on the end and here with my 3rd row still being usable. So again, we're ready to take him to the next event and he will have his own nice little spot to hang out at. So that is Viagdo Pet Stroller in all black. See you guys soon. Make sure you subscribe, Steven and Tosh.